Hey YouTube, it's me, your boy B3, back for another kickin' graphic novel review. Today we have Justice League Volume 7, The Darkseid War Part 1, Jeff Johns, Jason Fabok, who I thought came in on this, but he came on in Injustice League, actually.
And who's the artist on this one?
Jason Fabok.
Oh.
And then he's the... And then I think, is Brian Anderson the colorist? I don't know.
I don't know.
The third name always confuses me.
Mankey was the artist in the last one. Doug Mankey.
Oh, maybe...
That's why I wasn't sure Fabok was the artist.
I'm confused, man.
Well,
usually in the back... Sometimes in the back it's more... We should have done this beforehand.
Probably.
Sometimes in the back it's more specific. I don't know. You just talk.
Alright, so while you figure that out, I'm going to go ahead and jump y'all right into whatever. Volume 7. This starts off really confused me very much off the beginning because I thought I had missed something, and I might very well have. That's generally what I assume at this point.
Where does it start off?
It begins on Themyscira.
Oh, right. Yeah, it's a big flashback to, like, the night of Wonder Woman's birth.
The night of Wonder Woman's birth was a wonderful evening, and Zeus sent a massive storm to keep enemies away from his daughter, who's being born.
Or is it his daughter?
It's
Which is what Wonder Woman Rebirth has us asking now. Ooh, I can't wait. I'm going to bring you that next, dude.
Alright. I love Wonder Woman.
So good.
Anyways, that's what it gives me in this one. I know nothing else beyond that. So Zeus has sent out this massive storm, and in the middle of this storm, actually another baby is born to another Themysciran Amazonian warrior.
What?
This time, not Amazonian.
Tim the Cool Man Taylor. My neighbor looks over the fence. I'm not funny.
I don't know what to do with you.
Let's start over. I'm just kidding.
So, another woman, Marina Black, I believe is what she goes by later on, an Amazonian assassin, also has a baby that night, except this baby is Darkseid's child.
Darkseid's nasty little cretin baby. He's
gray.
In her, dude. I bet his dick is just huge. It's like a big old... I bet it looks like one of those Stonehenge rocks, but rounder. For real. Because he's, like, gigantic in this, and she's, like, what, 6 foot? Because Amazons are tall or whatever.
I don't know what I'm going to do with him, y'all. So...
I'm just asking what everyone who read this book was thinking, dude. I am.
You're not... Okay, I'd be lying if I said I didn't question that myself. But, so, when the soon-to-be-named Grail, the child of Marina and Darkseid, is born, she is gray-skinned, and a nearby Themysciran oracle is going nuts because this child apparently is going to destroy Earth.
Yeah, she has all these visions about the dark side. War.
She starts screaming that Clark and Bruce and Diane and all will suffer and suffer and suffer, and the assassin ends up killing both of her.
And they did suffer because the New 52 existed. So.
Well, yeah. So
we all suffered a little bit for that sin.
Someone's salty. So, someone's saltier than Aquaman's suit.
Superman was bad, dude. Can we talk about that for a second? You know what? Never mind. Keep going.
So, Grail is born, and her mother flees, and with the objective of training her to end up eliminating Darkseid.
She actually wants to train her to be a good person, because killing Darkseid's like not even a bad thing if you think about it.
Oh no, it's not a bad thing at all.
It's pretty ace, chief even if you think about it.
So
dank? Would you say it's dank?
What
about dope?
I would say chief.
Chief? Okay, chief.
I give chief. So we are then immediately time skipped over to a completely different thing that is being narrated by Metron. Okay, that's an awkward name to say for some reason to me. So Metron is sitting on the Mobius chair, and he's an all-knowing observer who knows all the past and present, but does not know the future.
Yeah,
he can probably take a good guess at it.
He's the watcher of himself.
He's basically Marvel's or DC's Uatu, the Watcher.
The way I see it, yeah. I mean, he was created by Jack Kirby, who's known for Marvel stuff, because he did all this art and stuff with Stan Lee.
Okay.
Jack Kirby created all that New Gods junk, and Darkseid and everything.
Alright. Well, we are then...
Fun fact, or whatever.
I'm just trying to stay on topic, because the last episode we were not on topic.
No, but I'm adding facts. I'm adding the facts. I'm giving you the facts, dude.
I appreciate it.
That's shit people gotta learn from YouTube and junk, man.
I'm just saying Wonder Woman's sword looks like Sting from The Lord of the Rings.
See, now that's off topic.
So, we are then treated to Mr. Miracle's backstory. about how he was a new Genesis child sent to Apocalypse to potentially end the fighting and the warring, and it didn't actually work. And then we cut away again. You can see this is how I got confused. We cut away again to people hunting down for somebody named Marina Black. We were not aware of the Amazonian woman's name before this.
Yeah, so they're just like killing Earth women.
Apocalypse assassins killing Earth woman named Marina Black.
Yeah, it's Steppenwolf and one of the Furies. I don't remember which.
Steppenwolf. Yeah.
Steppenwolf's not a Fury though.
No, he's not. He's an assassin. He's Apocalypse or Darkseid's favorite assassin.
I feel like.
No, it says he's Darkseid's favorite assassin.
No, I'm just wondering. I don't remember what happens because Steppenwolf, is this a different Steppenwolf than the one in Earth 2? Because the Darkseid.
This one's got some badass armor with horns and a beard, and I think his design's fantastic. That's about all I got for you.
Yeah, but is this Steppenwolf the same one that attacked Earth 2? Because that Darkseid is the same Darkseid. But do they have different Steppenwolves?
I doubt it.
Huh? But I'm pretty sure Bizarro killed that Steppenwolf on Earth 2.
See, this is what you're supposed to know, you fucking casual.
You didn't know any of that junk, you trash man. I haven't reread my Earth 2 stuff because I can't find my Volume 1. I have no idea what I did with it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I bet it's under my futon or some shit. I don't know. I'll find it.
So, we bounce immediately back to the Justice League trying to solve all these
Murders of
deaths.
themselves? Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And then, out of literally fucking nowhere, Grail shows up.
Doesn't she come through the Flash?
Yeah, literally.
It comes, like, out
through
of
the
his
Flash's mouth. She just... Why the Flash is an appropriate medium for teleportation, I do not know.
Speed Force. Speed Force is always the answer.
Apparently.
Speed Force can do, like, anything.
But she shouldn't have any access to the Speed Force. She's not a speedster.
Oh, but the Speed Force is like a dimensional... It's like the Morphin Grid. You remember the Morphin Grid? That's how I think of the speed. Yeah, we'll do the Power Rangers Aftershock graphic novel eventually.
So, yeah, Grail pops up out of Flash's mouth and immediately begins kicking the absolute living shit out of the League. She literally impales Shazam through the chest.
Oh, you just got dead.
Right through that lightning bolt on his chest.
In your dick.
Then we cut away to Superman and Lex Luthor talking about Lex Luthor curing cancer. And then he gets shot by his sister because she's the one who put the bounty out on his head. They got Neutron to blow up everything in the last issue.
Yeah, it turns out she hates him for crippling her.
And she also screamed for Darkseid.
For Darkseid.
That's what you. That's what you scream.
Darkseid should be a villain, dude.
I should also say that really, Mr. Miracle's exit strategy is Mother Box, get me out of here. And he says it like 4 times in the first half of this issue.
Well, I mean, Mother Boxes are connected to the source, which is basically the energy that created everything. They can do pretty much whatever you want.
I'm just saying, though, like, that's his escape strategy. That's why he's Mr. Miracle, is he can escape anything if he's got his Mother Boxes, just take him somewhere else.
Now, he is a master escape artist also.
Yeah, that's true. But still, like, his fallback plan is Mother Box. Get me
Only being to ever escape Apocalypse. He did it without Mother
Barda
Box.
escaped.
Because he helped Barda escape.
Well, fair. But that doesn't make him the only person to escape.
That's a good point.
So, anyways, Grail shows up leading the Anti-Monitor. The Anti-Monitor is the thing that destroyed the Crime Syndicate's planet, and the Anti-Monitor then uses...
Crime Syndicate's universe.
Yeah, universe, sorry. I should...
That dude's powerful.
He's terrifying. He uses Power Ring's Power Ring is basically a gateway to get through. It's like a locator beacon because it's been to the other dimension, and it's a remnant.
Yeah, and it's like working for him, straight up.
Oh yeah, straight up. It's cool with him. So Anti-Monitor comes through, the Crime Syndicate gets back together, they break Ultra Woman out of Belle Rev because they need to know more about how to stop the Anti-Monitor. That was Cyborg and Wonder Woman, I should specify. And
Barda helps.
And Barda and Mr. Miracle.
Barda's so cool.
Barda's awesome. Was probably my favorite character in this whole thing going right now. Or not like over the whole thing, but out of this book, by far Barda.
Mine's Cyborg. Always. In New 52 Justice League, it's always Cyborg.
I know, because the pages are sticky whenever we get a Cyborg.
Hey! Ejaculate!
So,
whoa!
wasn't sure you were going to run with that joke. So, anyways, powering, everybody comes through, Crime Syndicate gets back together, Crime Syndicate and Justice League agree they need to work together to kick Anti-Monitor's ass, and then Grail, having led Anti-Monitor to Earth, does a ritual to summon Darkseid to Earth to as basically a way to kill Darkseid because she knows the Anti-Monitor is the only chance of killing Darkseid.
And I'm glad we get to see some Calabac action. This Calabac is hardcore.
This Calabac is terrifying.
He's really scary.
Like, straight terrifying.
Got all those parademons fighting the shadow monsters.
Yep.
And
Along the way, Superman and Lex Luthor end up in Apocalypse immediately after Lena shoots Lex.
oh, right.
Because there's a no yellow sun, Superman begins gradually losing his powers and turning mortal. And in a desperate attempt to reclaim his powers, Lex throws him into one of those fire pits on Apocalypse as a way to absorb UV radiation to get his power. Problem is, that UV radiation does not jive with Superman, and he is now corrupted by some kind of strange energy, and he's far more balls to the wall than he was before.
Becomes the god of power of himself.
After Darkseid dies.
Yeah.
Darkseid has to die before everybody starts
Before
becoming
he's
God.
technically the god of power.
But he might as well fucking be, because he backhands the shit out of Lex Luthor, strips him of his armor, and leaves him on Apocalypse to die.
Yeah, and then Batman gets the Mobius chair, god of knowledge.
Mm-hmm. Shazam is God of Gods, and yet he's not in this practically at all.
Oh, dude, he's in it almost...
None.
Yeah.
He got the power of all the gods.
There's a one-shot, which we'll also do a review for that after we do the Power Rangers review. So he has to challenge all these gods, get their powers or whatever. Gets a whole new pantheon that he gets his powers from. And then we barely see him. And then he's just gone.
I mean, he was there to get stabbed in the fighting, and then he was there to get his powers drained away by the... Later in issue 2, we'll talk, or the second part of Darkseid, we'll talk about that. But he's there for another part, and then that's it. He's there at the beginning, he's there at the end when he gets his ass kicked, and he's nowhere else.
Shazam kind of gets a raw deal the entirety of the New 52. They
Which
almost
really
don't use it at all.
upsets me.
I'm surprised he doesn't have a solo title. I guess it's because his only cool villain is Black Adam, but they set up stuff in his little parts that are at the end of Justice League.
Yeah.
We already reviewed that graphic novel, Shazam Volume 1.
And Black Adam is very much out there and very much a threat and ruling a country.
Yeah. He's kind of just keeping within his borders, though, for the most part.
Still, he's a dictator and probably a dick on top of the
None of
tater.
his people like him, though, because he freed him from an actual dictator. He's trying to prove himself to himself
Gotcha.
by leading his country.
Fair. Anyways, back on
let's
topic.
get back to...
Because there's a lot to get through in this one. So
we have that war.
Anti-Monitor and Darkseid are now duking it out on Earth, and you can imagine what kind of effect that has on basically anything in the area.
And the Anti-Monitor has the one thing Darkseid wants above all else. The anti-wife equation. I'm serious, dude. Women get on my nerves, dude.
The anti-life equation. Which, with it, you can manipulate all life in the universe and control it, or you can just kill the shit out of everybody.
Yeah, so he uses that to bond the Black Racer.
Who is literally the embodiment of death for speedsters, I believe.
No, that's the Black Flash. Black
Sorry.
Racer is the embodiment of death for everybody else.
But it didn't. It surely didn't stop him from catching the Flash. I don't know why he needed the Black Flash.
Yeah, they that's because Anti-Monitor willed it with his equation. So then
Well-
they become. I hope we get a figure of the Flash God of Death because it looks super
It's
cool.
so cool.
He's got that Speed Force scythe thing. That is so awesome.
I don't remember him standing around with a scythe at any point. I know that
He's totally got
Black
a
Racer
scythe,
has
dude.
the scythe, but oh yeah, you're right,
yes,
he does.
Yeah.
It just gets cut off by these pages.
Yeah, you'll see more of the scythe in the one shot.
Cool.
Which, we'll review that too. Power of the Gods.
So Anti-Monitor has the Black Racer possess the Flash to become the embodiment of death and super speed at the same time, which is truly a terrifying concept.
And they kill Darkseid.
And yeah, literally the Flash just blazes right through Darkseid's chest.
Darkseid's
He's
a dead. He's a single dead.
They did him a dead.
They did him a murder. This is how human beings talk now.
Thank you, Doug. So
Memes!
that's pretty much it. This isn't nearly the clusterfuck that the next issue is.
No, yeah, we're gonna do part 2 next, which is Justice League Volume 8, Darkseid War, part 2. This is way more complicated than that one. That one's straightforward compared to this.
And this one's also probably 2/3 the size of that one. There's a lot more pages in that one as well. To get
Yeah, that one's a little bigger. You're
it's
right.
significantly bigger. If
not
you ignore the
significantly
covers,
It's not significantly.
it's significantly bigger.
No, it's
Ignore
not.
him.
It's not, dude.
That's really about all I got to say on this one. The art is... This is probably the best art I've seen just for New 52 Justice League. I know that we're both super confused about who's doing the art or whatever. The art in this one was by far my favorite. It was fantastic. The faces were...
Textured.
The faces didn't look fugly. Winning right there. Woo! And he still made the embodiment of evil, Darkseid's daughter, look very attractive.
The red... She's scary though, man.
Hey,
red eyes. She
Some people are into that kind of thing.
Red-eyed, gray chicks that'll kill you in your sleep.
Well, not the red-eyed part, or the gray part, but the chicks that kill you in your sleep. It's the dangerous ones that are fun. Kelly, if you're watching this, I love you.
She's not watching this because she doesn't support you. Anyways, that's it. Justice League, Volume 7, The Darkseid War, Part 1. We're almost done with Justice League, and then we're going to take a Justice League break.
I need to cleanse my system a little bit, get back to my Aquaman, get back to my Green Arrow.
Yeah, after we get through both, this, then we're going to swap the Power Rangers for just a bit. And then we're going to go back to Justice League for the one-shots. Technically not the Justice League title. It's a collection of one-shots. Power of the Gods. And then we'll see what happens from there.
Sounds good to me.
We might do Superman. We might do King Kong.
The moment I get Aquaman Volume 2 and we're doing that one.
Yeah, we definitely are. Get it, dude. It's been months, dude.
How do you know it's not in the mail right now?
Because you're not that smart. And you would have told me because I've been bugging you about it. So,
maybe I just want to surprise the shit out of you, man.
no, you don't. Anyways, shit. Close this out for me, too.
Alright, so guys, thanks for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe. Like us, share us. Follow his Twitter. He's also on SoundCloud as the Owl God. So yeah, stick around and see us again for the next one. Bye.